Welcome, dear friends. Pay heed to the little voice inside you. It is talking to you. Let it not be suppressed with the chaos of the outside world. That little voice inside knows the best. No matter what the world says, you are making it up. It's not so. It is your angels talking to you, guiding you, showing the way. Tread on the path of light. Tread on the path of love. So let's ask our angels, what is it that they wish to tell us today? We shall move towards our beautiful daily guidance card deck. Stay with us till we ask the angels. Wow! Today's card says Law of Attraction. With this beautiful card, the angels are also trying to tell us that every thought is like an investment. Wouldn't you choose it wisely? Move away from any kind of detrimental investments like worry, anxiety, fear, hate, resentments, unforgiveness, and choose only and only to think of positive things about yourself and everyone else in the world. They also go ahead to tell us that we have the power to choose the thoughts. And if we have the power to choose the thoughts, why can't we change them? Why can't we discern them and move away from anything that is unserving and move towards these greater, greener pastures of life, to think of the most beautiful and the most loving things that you ever wanted? Law of attraction is not about just envisioning what you want. It is to be in that point, that vibration, that frequency of having it all, that which you desire. Take their help and bring it all into your life. We got a special Earth Angel with us, my dear loving friend Maninee Mishra, to join us on this wonderful super day. Hi Maninee.
Hi.
Mwah. Angel hugs to you, sweetheart.
Yes, right back at you.
Welcome to our show, and thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule to be with us.
Thank you so much for having me here. And being called an Earth Angel is such a beautiful feeling. I think my wings are just waiting to come out now.
That's awesome. All right, so why have we got her here, you might be wondering. We have done that for a very, very special reason. We all think that spirituality is good for books. Spirituality is good for all these olden times people who thought, oh, I can do this, oh, I can do that, oh, you can be very nice. But in today's world, that's not possible. We got to do away with all these misconceptions. So we got Maninee with us to tell us, in her hectic, toxic life of this grand film industry, where we shared times with as well, how is she coping along with that inner balance, the inner spirituality, and how she takes help from her dear angels to bring about the joy in her life. So Maninee, share with us all that your heart wants to tell us.
Surely. The most important thing is that, angels are actually like your best friends. And I genuinely believe that they're sitting on your shoulders, all around you, hugging you, and just in moments of despair or when you really don't want to believe in what you have, they just kind of tickle you there and say, I told you, you can do it. It's like a little tease.
Yeah.
And it's like conversation. If your soul is open enough to hear it.
Beautiful.
And I
Yes.
absolutely believe in one thing, that goodness is not in books, goodness is not in texts, goodness is in seeing God in another human being or any life form. So for me, goodness starts and ends in seeing that God energy in everybody around me. So that gives me my centeredness, most importantly. Also the other thing is that you know, angels always keep giving you guidances. It's up to you whether you want to listen to it or not. You know, so many times our parents tell us things, our friends tell us things, and we're like, ah, no. And then suddenly something happens, poof, and then you're like, oh my God, somebody said that to me. So I think what we need to really do is just listen to the voice of our heart. It's very important. We've forgotten to do that.
You know, there's a beautiful aspect over here that way back in one of the channelings, the angels had whispered that we are like your family doctor. And I said, oh, how are you my family doctor? And the angel said that the family doctor gives you a prescription for your woes that you describe, for your symptoms that you go with. He writes that prescription and gives it to you. It is you who walks up to the medical store and buys the medicine. It is you who goes back home and takes the required doses. Does the family doctor call upon you every single day asking you, hey, did you take the medicine? Hey, did you take the dose? Hey, have you had it probably just as I prescribed you? I think so. I did so. Why are you calling me every day? No, he doesn't do that. And the angel said, that's exactly who we are. We give you the divine prescription. It is up to you, right in your hands, what you do with it. Take it or leave it. We ain't getting angry with you. We ain't getting upset with you, and nor will we keep calling you or knocking at your door. Hey, did you adhere to the guidance? They won't. So there you go, exactly as what you just said, that they are telling us, they are whispering to us, and so many times we like kind of just put it aside and say, oh no, that's all right, I've heard it enough. Like just recently, a friend messaged, done it all, heard it all, seen it all, ha ha ha, you know. And I had a ha 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 over it as well, that yes, true enough, we all have. But there are so many aspects that are hidden. There are so many aspects that are veiled in the innermost carpets of our lives. We just keep pushing them. So tell us about some very, very important transformation that you feel that prayers, affirmations, meditations have brought about in your life.
To be very honest, I think my entire life is, I call it a miracle. And honest to God, the most important part of my life is prayer. When people look at me or they look at my television avatar, they look at my film career, and they look at the characters that I've played, they possibly think that, oh, there's this wicked naughty thing coming in. And but the good thing is that along with that little bit of wickedness, which is a little important to have a little fun in life, most important thing is that I have always believed that a prayer is the quickest, easiest electric current you can send up. You know, just telling God, I need to speak with you. For me, a prayer is talking to God. It's not about the ritual, it's not about the entire rigmarole of it. It's simply just sitting down, shutting my eyes. And the most important thing is I enjoy praying for others. So for me, my prayer is, if I can pray for you, that is my prayer. If I can say thank you, that is my biggest prayer. So prayer got a lot of centeredness into my life, a lot of focus and calmness. Meditation got me very, very grounded. You know, even in the worst situations, I looked at myself as this one pillar which was unmoved by any turbulences, any tsunamis. I'm not saying I've become some saint, but I'm saying I'm coping very well with it. So things don't rankle me that much as they would possibly.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
And that's a good point as well, because we think that spirituality is about being saintly or going up in the mountains or renouncing the world. No, I haven't renounced looking good. I haven't renounced my humor. I haven't renounced the joy. I haven't renounced the madness, the craziness and the fun that I have with my friends. Yes, but all that I have renounced, or I should say, the angels and my God energy has helped me renounce, is all those unserving patterns that are needed no more.
Absolutely.
All that need to go. All that needs to do away with to pave the path ahead for the new to walk in. And unless and until you empty the jar of rotten food, you cannot put any new food into it.
So you'd be probably toxifying that.
Absolutely. We are obviously going to empty the can, wash the can, air it out, clear it, and then keep new food in it. And if all of this we can do for an external factor like a jar and food, why shouldn't we be doing that for our soul?
Absolutely.
We try lifetimes, and in this very lifetime itself, trying to push and jostle within us all of the toxins, all of the things that are unserving, and then try to bring in the new energy right on top of it. It's like, it reminds me of pushing a bag when I want to carry 40 kgs instead of 30 kgs allowed by an airline. It's like, push it, house help, come here, push this, put on the zip, you know? And it's like forcing everything to just like be dumped in. And that's exactly what we keep doing. And when we try to do away with all of this, exactly the words that Maninee used, coping up. So spirituality or divinity cannot take the rain away from us.
It's just expected.
Yes, it cannot take away the karmic lessons from us.
Yes.
And I would give the example of this beautiful rain, that even though it doesn't take the rain away, all that angels and divinity can do is either give us an umbrella or the strength to cope up and dance in the rain without like getting intimidated, without feeling, oh my God, my clothes are getting wet and my hair is getting wet, and just feel free, break free, and there you are enjoying it.
Absolutely. And another thing about affirmations that I've understood is that, you know, even if you say a particular word, like they say there's this experiment done that, you know, two fruits were kept together and one was spoken to, very kind words, very beautiful kind words, and the other was abused every day. So I think an affirmation is a part of life. What we say about ourselves, what we say about others, what we feel about ourselves is what is getting punched into that universe. So be very careful with your thoughts, with what you speak, with what you feel. Because you know what? You are your best judge and guard. So don't wait for God to come there and probably drop that coin and say, oh, it's you who has to be very careful. So every word spoken, every thought done, every deed done is your responsibility. And the biggest thing that I learned through this journey is take responsibility for whatever happens around you. Because whatever is the inner climate, this external atmosphere is only a reflection of that. And the biggest lesson is everything happens for a great reason. Try and just be calm when you're going through turbulences. Trust me, the lessons that were meant for you have to come to you. You cannot run away from them. So learn to embrace them rather than getting scared, because what you resist will always persist.
Yes, you have the power to align your thoughts with love, joy, peace, and harmony. And if you ask your angels, they'll be more than happy to assist you in attuning your frequencies to higher vibrations. So march on, dear soldier of light. Each one of us is a light worker, the lighthouse of our world. Heed that inner voice and walk the path of light. Stay blessed, loved, and protected in love and light, and Godspeed.